Hi, what's up, y'all? It's poppin'. It's D. About to react to this vid by Shanell. Sorry if I'm saying that incorrectly. It's titled "I Secretly Learned My Mother's Language." So someone sent me this and they said this is gonna make me cry thug tears. So we'll see. But this sounds really touching already. That someone is trying to learn their mother's language, whatever the language is, because a lot of children of like immigrants, they get very Americanized and they only know English and they don't even attempt to learn their mother tongue. So for this person to go out of their way to learn whatever language this is, I think that's already really sweet. So anyway, let's see how this plays out. Let's watch.
क्या आपको किताबें नहीं पसंद है? तोहफा नहीं पसंद कर लिए? नहीं पसंद कर लिए?
Now the other kid's being shocked.
मैं आपके लिए उर्दू सीखती थी.
Look at her.
बहुत अच्छी नहीं है, लेकिन थोड़ी सी सीखती थी.
What she
This is me
did?
after 4 months of studying Urdu, surprising my mum who has never spoken to me in anything but English. But to tell this story, I need
That's
to rewind
cute.
a bit. This is my mum. This is my dad. My mum is fluent in Urdu and my dad in Bengali, but we only ever spoke English growing up. Unfortunately, this has created a family of 5 coconuts. And when I was younger, that was fine. But then you get older and it starts to feel like you're missing out on this.
That's so interesting. I've never heard that term, a coconut. It reminds me of the term that is used in the black community. It's called an Oreo, when you're like black on the outside but white on the inside. But that's funny that they have a similar term.
Joke. So I thought, why not just learn it? I mean, how hard could it be? So here was the plan. 1. Learn Urdu in secret. 2. Surprise my mum. 3. See what happens. Let's talk strategy. There were 4 key stages.
I just assumed she was from America, of course. But anyway.
I compiled a list of the most frequently used grammar structures, vocabulary,
Sounds like a
and
British
phrases.
accent.
Using a previous course I had done to learn Japanese and also Tim Ferriss's language list. Huge shout out to Ollie here who made that course. It completely changed my life. 2nd, I found a woman on Fiverr who does Urdu voiceovers. I sent her this list and got her to record it, English first, then Urdu. 3rd, complete immersion. My headphones came with me everywhere. On the train, on the bus, at uni, at the gym. I'm kidding, I don't go to the gym. At work, in the car, at cricket matches, at dinner, you name it. Headphones on and just actively listen. At the same time, I was having daily speaking lessons. Literally just 30 minutes. After only a week of this, I had basic sentence structures pretty solid and I was starting to notice improvements in my speech flow. हमारा पास एक reading week है. मैं university में हूँ. मैं पाकिस्तान और बांग्लादेश और हिंदुस्तान के बारे में बहुत ज़्यादा नहीं जा रही हूँ. जानती हूँ.
मेरा पसंदीदा खाना ये noodles है.
The 4th stage from this was just speak as much as I could. The only problem here was I obviously couldn't let my mum hear. Remember, this was a top secret surprise, which is why every lesson I had to leave the house.
Aww,
Then stage 4,
the
I started the
dedication.
iterative process of speaking in lessons, writing down the words and phrases I didn't get, making audio, and then just rinsing and repeating.
Wow.
Around this time, the sentence flow really started to pick up, and I could respond to my teacher in Urdu on demand. This is
Where I'm fucking up. I've been trying to learn Spanish, but I'm not really immersing myself in it. She's like dedicated. You gotta be dedicated to learn a language. It's not enough to just study a few words here and there, obviously. So that's why I never pick it up.
something that I've dubbed the ping pong effect, and it feels amazing.
5 साल के बाद मैं एक दूसरे मुल्क में काम करना चाहती हूँ. मैं इत्तेफाक करती बच्चे फ़ोन की ज़रूरत नहीं है. अगर वालिदैन वो बच्चे मैं फ़ोन दिलाते तो वो एडिक्टेड हो जाती और ये ड्रग की तरह है क्योंकि वो बचपन से
Here, you better talk about
फ़ोन की ज़रूरत. जी
real
मैं
issues.
बिल्कुल माँ को सपोर्ट करती हूँ.
Because that's the other thing too. When I started learning Spanish, I was only able to learn very basic phrases and basic words, and then yeah, I would just end up falling off. But she's like forming so many complete sentences.
हम like मुस्लिम हैं, हमारे ख़ानदान में हम like ब्रिटानिया सपोर्ट करते like मोरक्को से पहले, लेकिन वो बंद हो जाते like 2 दिन से पहले। नहीं, फ्रांस बहुत बुरी टीम है, हम बहुत चीट करते हैं। हमसे काम करने ज़्यादा पसंद है, लेकिन मैं जानती कि ग्रुप वर्क like ज़रूरी है, किसी और लोग के साथ like काम करना चाहिए।
I made sure to do at least 1 half-hour lesson every single morning, and the rest was like magic. Disclaimer here, I do not recommend trying to hide something from your mother. This undercover mission meant lying to the people closest to me, and I won't lie, it did keep me up at night.
Cool.
But finally it was time, and even though I didn't feel ready, I knew I had to get this over and done with. I was so nervous, but I didn't want another month of lying. My plan was to give my mum some random book I found at a charity shop, and when she opened it in her confusion, I'd be like, surprise, I learned Urdu. And this is how that went. Love you, Mum.
No.
क्या आपको किताबें नहीं पसंद है? तोहफे नहीं पसंद करती? जी, मैं आपके लिए उर्दू सीखती थी। नहीं, मैं सीखती थी। हर रोज मैं कैफे में आती हूँ, मैं जाती हूँ, मैं उर्दू सीख रही थी। और फिर ये क्या है? मैं नहीं, मुझे नहीं पता।
Right, she's too focused on the book. It's not about the book.
बड़ा से 6 महीने पहले मैं शुरू किया था। बहुत अच्छी नहीं है। कौन सी क्या है, मतलब क्या है? नहीं, मैं आई की मैं कल साथ देखी थी जी, और मैं ऑडियो बनाती, मुझे एक अच्छी कोर्स नहीं मिल सकती थी, और इसलिए मैं मेरे लिए मैं ऑडियो बनाती थी, बनाने पड़ेगा था।
This is so sweet.
क्या अब क्या वो समझ आती, समझ आता? मैं जानती कि अबू वो
So
नहीं
none of them
बोल
know
सकती,
it?
लेकिन मैं सोचती कि वो थोड़े से समझ आता। और जब हम बांग्लादेश में जाएंगी तो हम दूसरे के साथ जी, वो किसके साथ बोलेंगे? किसके साथ? आपके साथ। Where they go? वो चली गई। ये उर्दू है। हम सिर्फ उर्दू में बोल।
Oh, this is so sweet. Oh.
If you want to learn a language, I'm going to be diving into the sort of methods and why they work so well.
Alrighty, I had to step away briefly. I refuse to cry on camera again. I don't want to do that, okay? It's just not something I'd rather do. So I just needed to take a second to, take a breather. But this was fucking adorable. This was so sweet. The person who sent me this video, goddamn you. you were correct. This was just really touching, because I'm sure this meant a lot to her mom, and it's clear no one else in the house spoke, the language, so it was just something that she could connect with her mom over, to bring them closer. This was very sweet and very touching. So kudos to her for doing this. This is really dope. If you have a parent that speaks another language and you only know English, do something like this. This is so adorable. They would be so happy and appreciative, So yes, I love this. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Let me know what other videos you want to watch, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.